Hello everybody, 'tis I, the Rumpled One. It's Friday, April the 12th, the year 2013. You see all these signs? I'm down here at the beach. I'm in the land of the free, home of the brave. Of course, some exceptions apply, because you're really not free. See, I came down these steps here down to the beach. Just give you a little perspective. And I'm down here by the water. Land of the free. Boy, I tell you, when you buy into their game and you listen to their rhetoric, it can be mind-numbing. And Obama says, oh no, he doesn't want to take away your guns. Well, maybe just a little bit at a time. Just like turning up the heat on the pot when the frog's in there. You just turn up a little bit and pretty soon you got frog soup. I don't know, I tell you. What to do, what to do. I did that video about the Pledge of Allegiance. I guess a few people got it. One young man says he's not going to say it anymore. See what happens. See what happens in the land of the free. But as I've stated, and I will continue to state, rights, freedom, they're just all concepts. The reality is power. Either you have more power than the next person or you don't. And if you do, you're free. If you don't, then guess what? You're going to have to bend to their will, bend to their beliefs. Or they'll punish you in some way, shape, or form. All you got to do is look at history, ancient history, history of this country, recent history, and you'll see where those who have the power are forcing their will upon others. Founding fathers understood it, and that's why they made the Second Amendment. So that if we the people decide that, hey, government, you're getting a little too big for your britches, we're not going to let you tyrants do this anymore, so it's time for us to revolt. But of course, you see, talk like that, well, could get you arrested for one, and the actual action will get you killed. But that's all part and parcel. You'd rather die free than live on your knees, begging, bowing, subservient to somebody else. It's all part of the game, as I've illustrated before. But I'm really wondering, where did the thought come from to gain at somebody else's expense? I mean, how did that thought come into being in the first place? And how did it propagate? You really have to wonder. I don't know, maybe somebody out there knows a little more about history and they can, you know, pinpoint the exact time. Maybe it was before recorded history or written history. But you have to wonder about that. I guess maybe if you look at the animals, you can see it. How the alpha male pretty much has his way in the herd or the pack, and everybody else falls in line behind. So I guess man really hasn't evolved much from the beast. I don't think I'll get too much argument there. You're probably wondering, Rumple One, why don't you just keep your mouth shut and just show us the waves and the beach? And I couldn't blame you, because it is a nice scenery, isn't it? That's why I make those little mini vacation videos from time to time where I don't talk. But you guys can always mute the sound and just watch, but then you don't get to hear the waves. But I was reading in one of the little local papers here, a city south of Mayberry, another Mayberry type city, and they were talking about Obama and Agenda 21 and just all that's going on and just the nonsense. I guess somewhere where I used to live in Maryland, I guess they have some kind of law or bill they want to pass, or maybe it has passed, that you know, kids can't really be prosecuted or persecuted for having a picture of a gun or making using your fingers in a gun-like manner, like we used to do as kids. You know, pow, 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 bang, you're dead. So I guess nowadays that can get you suspended or expelled from school, and they want to put an end to that nonsense, because that's what it is. It's total nonsense. Let kids be kids. Because we all know gun control has nothing to do with guns but control. Part of the game, once again. Part of the game. The question is, are you going to refuse to play and just say, hey, you know what? I got my guns. You want them, you try and take them away from me. Or you could just, as one person said in a reply, you can pledge allegiance, just bend over and grab your ankles. It's all up to you, my fellow Americans. You have to do what you have to do. That's what I'm doing. I don't know, maybe these videos will last for years, or maybe they'll just get wiped out. Because it just depends on who wins, how history gets recorded and retold. Well, I think I've rambled enough. But as always, my fellow Americans, it's time to wake up and smell the tyranny.